Okay.
Go Bots!
Yeah.
Oh. Hi.
Hi.
Okay. Okay. So my poem is called Before Me. As I sit on my bed, I wonder how the sun looks on my back. I decide to wake up and stare myself down in the mirror. It is strange how sometimes what stares back at me looks unfamiliar. Strange how I feel that it is always telling me that I look beautiful, that the sun looks like it was made for me, that God looks like he was covering me, clothing me. But I'm not really sure if I'm actually hearing the stuff. And sometimes I don't even know if I believe in the stuff, but I swear I awaken a ghost every time I huff. She looks at me restlessly with sharp speared eyes telling me, I promise it is okay to love yourself heavenly. Because you see, you are an addition to many other generations of women. And when I tell you that it is a miracle that our backs are still straight, that they refuse to curl inwards from the baggage that you two were gave, believe me, that it is in the name of magic that you still have vision. Vision to stay yourself down and hail to the skies, and sometimes praise wow. A vision farther than that Shaka Zulu could see of white men in ships with barrels of guns on their hips, ready to take ownership of what was his. Miss, believe me, it is a miracle that our bodies are still intact. If not physical, then at least spiritual, because when I tell you that if it weren't for the generations of bodies that live within you, those with washed out hands that know the weight of pain because they were born with it in vain, clearly, the word beautiful would never be in your vocabulary. Within you, the cries and hails of dozens of women clothed in wisdom so righteously around their bones will continue to remind you to look in the mirror, demand that you smile, that you laugh because my child. With a life as tough as this, you should learn that within you is the power to persist. That there is still hope in your cold hands that have reached down in dark places, places darker than the minds filled with our missing bones, our trailed bloodstains at the corners of streets and on edges of sheets. So, you see, if it weren't for she, the talking mirror before me, I would never know what this life was ever meant to be.